What do we have here? Looks like someone who's mildly interested. No. That doesn't do you justice, does it? Someone who's a little obsessed with a roguishly good-looking man. Who happens to be me. What? You didn't actually think last time you'd seen the last of me, did you? Hey, kid. You've got guts. You're trying to see other people when you got me? After last time? Trying to make me jealous, I say. Well, it's gonna take more than that. This is what I bet you thought I'd say. Now, come on. Maybe I'll do something. Maybe I won't. Guess that all depends on you. No, kid. I put up with a lot of shit. Now why don't you tell me why you're doing this bullshit? Why not just be honest? You want me to care about you in ways that I don't confirm or deny. You're trying to get me in one of those situations. One where I'm gonna have to chase after you, right? Make the man jealous. Make him chase after you. I've seen it before. You're not the first one, kiddo. But if you're lucky, you might just be the last. I'm not gonna say I'm not jealous, no. That's child's play. I'm still a man, after all. The person who I seem to lay my eyes upon, showing interest in other guys, other people in general. You think I wouldn't be jealous? Well, if anyone who tells you they're not, they're just lying to themselves. They don't care. They don't understand what it's like to have someone be your everything. They don't understand what it's like, kid. Maybe you don't either. Guess we'll have to figure it out. Come on. You know better than that. I've got the best there is to offer. What's that guy got on me? Nothing. I can already tell you that. Now come here. Hey, loser. No, nothing personal, just... you can't beat me. Wanna try again? Because, kid, you've got so much to learn. Why don't I teach you about it? You want to feel jealous? You want me to feel jealous? Understand the feeling. You get jealous if I look at someone. What if I were to do this? Stand still. Now, careful. You're trained to be my sidekick, so I get to tell you the commands. Now watch how the master does it. Come on. Stay still. Oh, hello there. Nice to see you. That's what I'm talking about. You wanted to be jealous? Understand the feeling. Now, what are you gonna do next? Our game's just begun, hasn't it? You don't think that I'm just gonna let you off with that, do you? You're the one who came to me. Come on, kid. Don't bullshit me here. You could do a lot more than that. And besides, you back down now, where's that pride of yours? Where's all that fancy pride? You'd just be a tsundere. I'm not the only one who uses the word, but I think it suits you just fine, don't you? You wear it good as any other outfit I've ever seen on you. By the way, instead of you getting jealous all the time, and us having this little conversation, oh no, I should call it a competition, shouldn't I? But there's no contest who's gonna win. Look, I'm not an easy one to get inside. Oh, that came out wrong. I'm not an easy one to make open up. Well, just put it that way. Makes sense? It should, because I'm not that simple. When you're hurt, you close off your heart. It's nature. When someone hurts you, you stop trusting things. You rely upon yourself and you go about life how you see fit. It's your oyster. No, not exactly your oyster. Could be anyone's. I don't like being tied down, but I don't know. Can't tell if it's just my fear of being tied to the ground, not able to fly, or if I fear that somebody's gonna weigh me down when I'm feeling blue. You know, I could just complain about it. I could make it all about me, but no, it's not just about me. It's about you too. I'm apathetic, I'm gonna be honest with you, kid. I lost a lot of my emotion, my passion, along the road, and it's hard to see someone actually caring about me instead of my past. You know, the achievement, the hero everyone looks up to, the one who has to do dirty work for both sides. Look, all I'm saying is, I'm not what you think I am. And you're getting deeper and deeper into this love, but do you even know what you're falling in love with? You even know what I'm capable of, kid? Yeah, didn't think so. Your guess was a little bit better than average, I'll give you that. That life isn't that simple, you know? It never is. You think you know someone, then they turn around and stab you in the back a few times. It hurts like hell and you lose a wing off it. Well, the latter half was just a bit of a exaggeration, right? Besides, when I get apathetic, all I want to do is take a nap. I think everyone's that way. Look, kid, this whole jealousy game, it's fun, it really is, but you don't expect me to just go along with this, do you? I'm not just some fresh chick out of the egg. I've lived. I've watched the nastiness, predator and prey, life and death. I told you before, I'm damaged goods. I'm not just saying that. Now get it through your fucking head. I'm not just some kind of, I don't know, woodpecker going about their life innocently. I'm a hawk. And that makes me a bird of prey too. You really think you have what it takes to fly with me? I'll give you constant points for that. Kid. You just don't learn, do you? Every time I'm giving you a way out and you just come crawling back. I don't know if it's admirable or sad, but you really got it for me, huh? Guess I can't doubt that one now, can I? Guess you get a kiss for trying. Oh, gonna dodge me. Angry about that kiss I gave to someone else. If you're so jealous about it, why don't you do something about it? Yeah, I'm telling you to step the fuck up and do what you said. Oh, sorry. My bad. Touch on a nerve or something? No, you wouldn't do that. I'm the man of your dreams, aren't I? Come on, kid. Show me what you got. Oh, and I don't want to hear any more comments about that height remark I did. Just 'cause you're a pipsqueak isn't my problem. Yeah, and what are you gonna do about it, huh? Big threats. You gonna beat me up or something? You couldn't even catch me. You know, it's kind of cute. You getting this angry about it, but at the same time, you gotta know. You're dealing with someone who's totally better at everything. Come on. Even if I'm apathetic, kid, I still got the skills that count. I think I just closed my eyes and woke up one day like this. No, I spent blood, sweat, and tears on this. Yeah, you've got humor, you've got grace, you got a lot of things going for you, kid, and that's why you shouldn't get caught up in ghosts. I know you think you can save me. I know you think you can make a difference in my life, and maybe you can. But at what cost, kid? What cost? I know. You're probably thinking this is some self-deprecating story. You're probably thinking I'm going to tell you that it's bad to be jealous of me. No, that's bad to be jealous of us together. That's bad to be together. That's something like that. No. None of that's the case, you know. I wish it was that simple. No. I drag you into something. I know I said I would. I know I said I'd take you as my sidekick, but it's dangerous, kid. And with your quirk, I don't know if you're fast enough. I don't know if you're strong enough to be this unfeeling machine you have to be. I'm a machine. Don't you get it? I fulfill the goals and whatever people want me to be and all kinds of things. Public image is just about everything. The functioning under the surface, you have to make sure you have something that works, something that saves the day. You can't just get no results and be at the top. No, you gotta look the part. You gotta act the part. And you gotta be the part. And I guess, you know, fake it till you make it. That's something I used to use a lot. It's a shitty way of living. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But sometimes you just gotta face the ashes, kid. There's ashes burning. Whether those ashes are a long-lost friend, or just a building on fire that you can rescue kids in an orphanage or something. You won't know till you go inside. And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of you taking that step and being horrified by what you see, never being able to look back. Because once you step inside that line, it's a balancing act for the rest of your life. You prepared to do that? Because I don't know that you are yet. Balancing acts aren't exactly fun, let me tell you. But I digress, and you're just getting started in all this, and I already agreed to something, so I'm gonna be a man of my word, and, well, I'll take you along. Now, why don't we get back to our jealousy game, and you can forget I said anything about this if you want. I don't really care. Either way, you're gonna follow me, right? And it's already been decided. I can't stop it. I just gotta look out for you. Make sure that I'm not some bullshit hero that I sometimes think I am. Now, come on. No, haven't forgiven me for my jealousy tactics? Who else shall I kiss? Your reaction. It's priceless, you know. I like it a lot, you know. I could really get used to it. Seeing you 5 times as flustered. And also, getting you to be opened up a bit. Maybe I'm opening up myself. Guess you won't know till you really find out. What am I like on the inside? What's my cream filling like? or my full chocolate? Well, I think you've already had some cream filling, just saying. So I'm not gonna spoil that one, because I already did. I'm gonna meet with my buddy Endeavor later, but I got all day until then, so let's waste some time. Well, I guess it's not wasting time. We're playing a game, right? Now, let's see who can win this little jealousy game, shall we? So, what's it gonna be? What's your next move, kid? Or don't tell me you're gonna bullshit your way out. Nah, I didn't take you for a liar, so what you gonna do? Oh, hitting on someone else right in front of me. Not bad. Though you might have forgotten something. Hey, buddy. Why don't you get lost before you lose an arm? Oh, you didn't hear anything. I'm just your friendly hero, Hawks. Now, where's the villain? My eyesight's pretty bad, so I might think that you are if you don't get running. Oh, look at that poor fella. I think he was so into you, too. Don't you just feel bad for him? Now he's gonna have to go run home, say how he almost got with the person that Hawks is almost dating. Oh my goodness, what's he gonna do about his life? Oh wait, you should be lucky to be alive. Catch me on my bad day, see what happens. But that's all fine and good, but what are we gonna do about you? Look at you failing in your little jealousy game. Well, when you kissed him, I got a little jealous. Maybe just a tad. You know, even I get my limits of jealousy. Even I might want you a little more than I say. So, what you gonna do about it, kid? A pipsqueak like you? What makes you think you're worth it? Pointing at me? You're damn right. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think you were worth it. Besides, you've listened to things that would probably bore most people. That's gotta give you props somewhere. And besides, you're way too stubborn for me to tell you what to do about it. I like that stubbornness. If I said it was cute, would you find it bullshit or actually like it? Then I'm glad. Might just call you cute a lot more, just for that reaction. You're such an easy one to read, you know? And I love it. Did I say that out loud? No, not me. You must be hearing things, kid. Wishful thinking, maybe? Convincing yourself? You could always take your best guess. Either way, I'm giving you a chance in. Now, you know the way I'll make you really jealous? Well, it's a secret to everyone except for you. You should already know it by now. Well, of course I'm going to do the next thing past kissing. Somehow I knew you'd think along those lines, but you're thinking too basic, kid. There's a lot more you can do, not just words. Take that fine specimen over there, for example. Hey there, darling. You look like a snack. No, like a meal. Don't mind if I do. Oh, no slap this time? No, can't take a joke. Oh, there it is. Totally digged me, though. wouldn't you say? I think that people just don't realize how much they like me. They think it's all just for show. It's really all for me. What about you? Such a fine specimen. I just can't get enough of your pouting face. So what, kid? I bit some random stranger who looked like a fine piece of meat, so I took a bite. Want me to bite you too? Your eyes tell me all I need to know about this, so... Bon appetit. Wanna know a secret? I gave you the real deal. But of course, we can't get too tied up with this yet, can we? Our game's not over until we say it is, so... What you gonna do next, kid? You gonna seduce someone off the street to go the next step? Or are you gonna give it up and admit that you love me way more than anyone else? You know the best part? I like this game of cat and mouse, and I'm not about to stop playing it. You just better prepare yourself. And if you're lucky, I might just give you the time of day. What? You don't actually think that I'm gonna just give you my love like that, do you? Not after I've been hurt this many times, kid. Not with all the bullshit I've been through. No. Damaged goods just doesn't stop being damaged goods like that. You're gonna have to work a little harder than that. Let's face it, you already knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. If you wanted easy, you could have just pursued someone normal. You wouldn't go to your idol, the person you live and die for. No. You would have went for some random idiot. Some random guy, some random girl. Doesn't matter. Some random imbecile who you could take advantage of because you're a smart kid, I know you are. And I don't mean take advantage like you're gonna manipulate them. That's not your style, no. I mean someone who could fill that void. Someone who could make you feel whole. And maybe they'd be good for you. In fact, they'd almost certainly be better than me. But something tells me you're addicted to it. The thrill, the danger, the chaos that comes with me. You're in love with the risk, aren't you? You're in love with the danger. And that's exactly why it's hard to know how to feel about you. Do I let you just keep loving me even though I know it's bound to be in tragedy? Or do I save you and ghost just like that? Because I am a ghost. The ghost, the shell of a man. Shell of a man who used to be everything you thought I was. But now it's just me. Little old apathetic me. Not all the time or anything, but it's definitely a big part of my life now. Not really wanting to do much of anything because I know whatever I do, someone's gonna have some kind of complaint. Or I'm gonna have to walk on eggshells. Where's the free flying lately? I just don't get it, kid. Why you want someone with so much baggage and stuff? Aren't there better guys out there? I mean, it couldn't be that hard. Well, since you seem to care so much, why don't I give you just a bit? A chance. Well, let's just say the reason why I don't get too jealous outwardly is I used to have someone who did a lot worse than you did. It seems like little baby things that you were doing. They were trying to make me jealous in a new way. Trying to make me want them more, probably. No, I think they just got some sick enjoyment out of that face I made every time I saw that they weren't loyal. They wanted me to suffer. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe they didn't think it was hurting me. Maybe they just misunderstood. You know, I still like to see the good in people. And the people I look up to are pretty harsh, so maybe they rubbed off on me just a bit, and I was pretty harsh one time. Things went too far, and well, let's just say our relationship went to shit. And kid, I don't give a fuck what you want. You can want whatever you want in this world, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do, who to like, who to love. But I am telling you just a word of advice. Falling in love with me is the same as falling in love with tragedy. It always follows me. And what do you think I'm gonna do about it? A whole lot of nothing. You think you can change that? You think you can inspire me like that? My heart died a long time ago, so what makes you think you're so different with that? Yeah, maybe I've said something like this before, but whether I like you or not, what makes you think I trust myself not to be the monster I've always been? Come on. You should know better. Monsters don't change that easy. But I'll have to give you credit. You know what? You're not half bad. All this effort you're putting forth, I gotta admit, I'm kind of in a changing mood. Better than I could say anyone else has ever done. Which is definitely saying something. Considering I'm not a pushover to others, I'm way too far gone for that. Don't you love it? My honesty. People like to bullshit their way around life, saying how they're not too far gone, making excuses, lies, and all sorts of little baggage claim things you could do. And here I am, being completely dead-ass honest with you. And what does it mean? In the greater scheme of things, that's up to you. You're the one with the power here, kid. Because I'm just giving you benefit of the doubt. What I'm saying is, I'm giving you a chance, like I said before. We have a winner, folks! Look at this. You're fine. You gotta have some confidence if you want a chance with me, though. Where is it? Where's that goddamn confidence? You gotta do something with that. If you don't, afraid you got no chance. What if someone with confidence walks up? Well, then this jealousy game might be topsy-turvy, and I'll have to show you something you don't want to see. Well, do you think I'm capable of it? That's the real question. I don't know if I am or not. Are you? Could always test our luck at something. I propose a little jealousy game. You know those stalls at the back of the club? Why don't we just pick two at random? We have a little fun together. You know, I'm only suggesting this because you want a jealousy game. Well, I'm willing to play. Are you? Well, I propose something quite simple, but this contestant right here will go into the stall of one such special, what do they call it, glory something or other. Yeah, whatever they call those things, never been a part of it, but why don't we have a little fun in those? That way, if you want to make me jealous, you can make me jealous while I watch you. Of course, you gotta dance first. Hold my hand. No, not too bad. This club might be just the place. Welcome to my little den of sin. Yes, I helped fund this particular one. Welcome. Oh, the back room's strictly illegal. That is, if you're not with someone like me. But you are, so come along. And we'll just let them prepare the rest of it. Wanna dance with me? Our little jealous game getting into your head. You're something else. I can't really figure you out sometimes. It makes you definitely, what's it like? Like a down feather. Because down feathers are so soft, but you never know where they're gonna come from. These wings, yeah, you can touch them. Just be careful. Some of them are sharp. Get the wrong feather and you'll prick your finger. Here, let me help you. This is a soft one. See? Tickle, tickle, tickle. What? Can't be always serious. Just like I can't be always silly. I think there's a healthy balance to both of them. Having fun with little hints of serious. That's my style. It wouldn't take a bird brain to figure that one out. Of course you already knew. You're not self-identifying as a bird brain now, are you? Kid, you are a pain in my ass. But it's a good thing you're definitely not a bad one. I don't know. Dancing with you here, wrapping you in my wings, it just feels right. And of course, staring into those eyes that I know love me. It's a warm feeling. And I have to admit, I might be a little addicted to you. Wouldn't you just love that? Oh, kid. You're definitely something else. Going to such lengths for me? I mean, come on. Dancing like this? Who wouldn't be happy? I'm not that kind of monster. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm a simple man. Not believable, is it? Yeah, I'm not simple. No, not at all. I'd put myself as just a cut above of everyone else, and maybe just a little more angst mixed into that batter, and you just bake it up, and then that's when you get me. But not to say I don't have my redeeming qualities when it comes to sociable things. I mean, what would you be without your dear old hawks making you feel better? If your answer was a better place than this, probably. I'll give you props for the creativity of that comeback that you didn't quite make, but I thought you could make, and you probably could have with a little practice. And, well, let's just say I'll make it worth your while, you know? This whole thing, it's a fun little game. Maybe we'll both have some fun with it. There's a special room. Could make strangers on both sides and go to town. I know it's probably not your idea of a great date, but what can I say? I don't like to lose the jealousy game. Then again, you don't look like you like to lose either, so I guess we're even on that. Maybe I'll just have to step up my game. Dance game or otherwise, I'm no chicken wing, honey. What's the matter, kid? You expect anything less from a master at everything? There's no one who could stop me. But you knew that already from day one. Who's gonna be able to hold a candle to the Hawks? No one. Unless they're, more your type or something. I'm not here saying there's no one else in the world as cool as me. I'm just saying there's no one else in the world that I think is as cool as me or that you do. Come on. What do you take me for? Someone who's going to go and mess around? No, nothing like that. I just might get a little revenge that you made me jealous is all. You're real bad at acting. 'Cause it always shows on your face when you're lying. It shows 'cause that beautiful face of yours I pay attention to. Aren't you gonna rejoice? I'm not just giving you compliments. I'm saying you're predictable. I know you didn't hatch yesterday, but you're still a kid. You're still a kid in my book. Or should I just keep calling you Pipsqueak? What, I've got a few inches. I'm a little taller than you, so what? It doesn't make you any smaller in my heart, right? I could pull out one of those cheesy romance novel lines. Besides, I understand. Don't have to tell me like I'm a cuckoo clock. Come on. Let's get going then. You wanted to show me how this ends, so we go into the back room and see what happens. There's a lot of options, I'm just making sure you realize what you're in for. I'm afraid Officer Hawks is gonna have to take you in. Crime? Being too damn cute and too damn naive for all this. That's definitely some guts you got there. Don't mind if I do. Come on then. You don't seem to worry about my challenge, so maybe I won't worry about being a little more, excited about reaching a point of justice. And what kind of justice will I be serving today? You have no idea, right? All the justice where I'll give you an opportunity to make me more jealous than anyone. Remember what I mentioned earlier? Yeah, there's one over there. And of course, a friend of mine might just be on the other side of the wall who, if you knock twice, you might find a way for you to make me more jealous. No pressure, though. I wouldn't ask that of you. Or you could admit that you just love me and don't want to see me with anyone else, and I can admit the same. And we can take all this room to ourselves. Now, what's it gonna be? Your poor apathetic boyfriend? Or your poor apathetic boyfriend who has a smile on his face? No, I know, it's not written in stone yet. Nothing like that, sunshine. Nothing like that. But I could be your boyfriend by the end of the night. Bet that's what you want. My sidekick. More like you don't want to end up... No, let me not say that. Let's just say there's no side to you. You're right in front of me. And the way you're looking at me, well, it might just make me a little tad bit excited, and it makes me want to kiss you. Only difference between me and others, I might think about things pretty much, but I don't let my prey go. Once I've got you by the lips, it's game over. After all, what would I be if I was that easy? You should know as much as me. This whole thing is surprising. How much I do, in fact, like you. But you still got a long way to go, you know. I'm not that easy to capture, and I think we've got some other things to worry about. You know what I think? You're just like them. Those people out there that I always admired. I always thought it'd be cool to be near them. Those who have that glisten in their eye that I just can't place. And here I am, unable to really show it. How much awe I have for you. How much I think about it day and night. You've certainly inflicted me with your own version of a virus, haven't you? Infecting my brain, making me think about things I never thought I would. I'm impressed. Not too bad for a pipsqueak like you. What? You don't actually expect me to just give you everything like that, do you? No, you know better than that. I like my pipsqueak, but let's just say you've got a long way to go if you're trying to capture Mount Hawks. No, was that too much of a joke? Well, maybe you got it, maybe you didn't. But one thing's for sure. I'm gonna take you and show you the world I know. You better not regret this. Taking a big risk here. This way. This is the roof of my little sinning pit. You see it? No, probably not. The skyline's covered by those foggy clouds. Let's say we get a better look. How do you like it? Being up in the air with me, flying first class. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wanted to show you this, but I was afraid to last time. You know what they say, imprinting? Birds tend to imprint. And those they see is special. And I feel like I'm getting obsessed with you. I'm sure it doesn't take a genius to know why that's kind of scary for me, but maybe I'll make just one exception for you. Maybe we can go up here and see the stars from atop the clouds. More often than you think. Just maybe. You should keep on dreaming. You might just reach those dreams. And I might just take you there. Be your wings. Yeah, I'm not some kind of taxi now. But as long as you hug me like this, guess I wouldn't mind whatever I am. You're mine. Don't forget it, Pipsqueak. No. On second thought, forget all about it so I can make you surprised again with that cute face. Yeah, maybe I'm getting carried away. What of it? What does it really matter? At this point, whatever I do seems to make you hang on every word. And maybe I'm getting addicted to that. Maybe I'm just making the world a picture of you. It may be up in the air. Nobody can hear you. So I make you even more embarrassed. What? You can't expect me to be civil all the time. You know me better than that. Besides, I'm not going anywhere. Not without you. I made a promise, and I'm gonna keep using it as an excuse to, get more time with you and stuff like that. How's that sound? But it's sounding pretty good, considering you haven't let go yet. Makes me think you need me as more than just a floating device. Now, where were we? All right, kissing you. And not just those half-hearted ones. Not just those kinds that you can get anywhere. Not just the ones that make me jealous if you give them to someone else. But the kind you can only get from the real deal. The big fucking man right here. Because I'm going to be here every goddamn day. Whenever you think you're alone, think you're too far gone, I'll pull your head out of things. How about that? Maybe you'll get a chance to do the same to me. But together, we might really actually do something. You never know. Maybe it's not too late for someone like me. Maybe I can actually change. Or maybe I don't even need to. The only thing I'm sure of is that you're mine. Whether you like it or not, of course. Unless you're gonna fight me on that, in which case, the ground will say hi to you. I'm kidding. But of course, I wouldn't actually do anything to hurt you. It'd be way too sad even for me. I still got a heart as much as I try and ignore it, you know. Just 'cause my past seems to be one of those troubled in a lot of murky things. Doesn't mean I'm not a human. Just because I'm a bird brain doesn't mean I don't know how to take someone in my arms, show them a loving time, and watch the moon and stars in the sky with them. And it sure as hell doesn't mean I can't give you kisses and love to make you feel less alone. Because as much as my pride doesn't want me to say it, I'm gonna say it anyways. No matter what happens here, I want you as my own. And maybe I still don't know how I feel about liking and loving. Maybe I still got a lot to learn. But I can tell by this feeling I don't want to say goodbye anytime soon. So, why don't you quit worrying about that and hug me close? Well, I don't know if you could hug any closer than that. Careful now. I'll protect you as much as I can with where we're going. There's only so much I can do, though. So you best be on your best behavior. That's a lot of bests. But actually, scratch that. We'll need you on your worst behavior. People we're gonna be meeting, they don't like goody two-shoes. After all, it's the revised League of Villains. It's gonna be a headache. Just a warning. I might need a lot of cuddle time from you after. Hope you don't mind. Of course you don't. How could you turn down a request from a face this pretty? Man of your dreams level? You bet I am. Now, cuddling in the air. Might as well use the quirk as it wasn't exactly intended to, but that works out just so much better than staying grounded. Oh right, this is the part where I tell you how much I love you, right? Well, I can't exactly say that quite yet, but I can say you look cute as hell, and there's no place I'd rather be right now. Oh, sorry, you hear that? Guess we gotta call it there. Good luck, kid. No, pipsqueak.